The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Jeff.
And you're listening to InterBrews.
This is InterBrews.
And it worked. They're correct. We're at Fulbrook Ale Works in Richmond, Texas, on actually a very comfortable day in the tap room.
Yeah,
I mean, it's 112 degrees outside, but you got a breeze.
We get a nice little
Crosswinds.
Yeah, if you hold still and grab a beer and just and you hold it and you just take in a breath and then let it out and relax, everything's good.
Yeah.
So
life is good.
Yeah, that's going to be my ringing endorsement right now before we even get a word into this podcast. Come to Fulbrook Ale Works because it's nice. It's relaxing.
And we do have a special delivery today. We're getting a 14-foot big-ass fan delivered today.
Nice. Oh, right above. Those things work, too.
Yeah, well, see, so where we're at, we get a really good breeze, and if you're at the bar, you get a really good breeze, too.
Yeah.
But right over there just gets really stagnant. So
yeah,
that fan's going to make a world of difference.
Where's the going to post up at? Where's the
right there on that beam.
For the audio audience, just point to it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's General Derek.
Hey, but we're here, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Right next to like that whole big group of hot chicks over there.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They're here all the time, huh? Yeah. Hello, ladies. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, you're good looking too. Thank you. They're very complimentary.
Yes,
they should hang. Yeah, we should bring them along to every podcast.
They are.
That's true. They. Oh yeah, that's right. Speaking of good looking ladies, Hayden, summer intern Hayden is with us today again. Hello, Hayden.
Hi.
If it gets a little silly, just
earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Yeah. Okay. Just hit that button over there to turn down your headphones. We'll switch on some Netflix on Daddy's phone, okay? All right. Summer intern Hayden out for the summer, so I'm putting her to work.
Nice.
Yeah, this is work. Drinking root beer in the shade. Good? It's good stuff, right? It's good work if you can get it. All right, enough about all of that. Oh, TD Mike's here, too.
I'm here.
All right, so the reason we're here is to talk about Fulbrook Ale Works. Jeremiah, Jeff, how you guys doing?
Awesome.
Obviously.
Yeah, just rocking and rolling, man. Constantly just cranking out different little beers and trying different recipes, and like you guys started out with our probably our number one, which is the
we just finished. Yeah.
Frag Out.
Oh, you finished yours already?
Yeah. Oh, you already finished?
I'm over here bumping my gums. You're over there getting to work.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's pretty much our number one selling beer. It's a farmhouse ale.
It's good.
It's not really. There's not a lot on it in the market like it, so it's very unique.
It's got a little spice to it. From the. Is that saison yeast or?
Oh, it's a farmhouse yeast.
Farmhouse yeast, yeah. Okay, so it's a little, but I was thinking like, oh, that's lemongrass, real refreshing. So I was thinking, no, they put lemongrass in that, but you said no lemongrass.
No lemongrass. It's got dry hop with elderflowers and Amarillo hops.
Okay.
It really kind of brings it in.
Yeah.
But 90% of that flavor comes just straight off that yeast.
Yeah,
it's a fantastic yeast.
This is a very summery beer.
Very good.
And cool part is it comes in at 8.3% alcohol.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's a bit.
This one is?
Yeah.
Mike's like, I shouldn't have chugged that in 3 seconds.
It's a big beer, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's just perfect for this time of year. And like historically, I don't know. I guess we don't really know like what they had at the farm in Germany or wherever back in the day, right?
Right.
But it makes me feel good to think that it was this. It's like we worked hard. Let's drink a really good beer, and this is what I think about.
So you said this is your number one seller. What are y'all's staples? How many y'all?
So pretty much
4 or 5, everything.
We try to keep about 7 different beers on tap here.
Okay.
And this is definitely always on there. Our Bayonet Pale Ale, Bohica Brown Ale, Pop Smoke, which is our NEPA, and then Frag Out, obviously. M998, which is a Texas-style quad.
Okay.
Right? It's not. We use the Ivey Ale yeast, so it's just really Belgian-y, but I like doing other weird stuff to it. And then my second favorite, which is our Half Right Face, which is our Big Stout. It's fantastic.
Okay. So for anybody listening to the lineup of those beers by the names, Hayden, did you catch a theme there? I don't know. Well, the second half of the summer, we're doing military history study.
Oh,
awesome.
Nice.
Actually, we did watch American history on the President's episode the other day. We'll continue that. Anyway, it's all military stuff. Do you know that? Those are all military, like Army terms. Okay, there we learned a little bit.
All except for we only have one beer that doesn't have a military name, and that's going to be back on tap in like 2 weeks, which is our Freckle Face.
Okay.
It's a gingered pale ale.
Nice.
I made it as a goof the first time for like St. Patty's Day, but it was really good. Everybody really liked it, so I was like, I guess we're going to keep making it.
Do they let gingers in the Army, right?
They do, but you have to really put a lot of sunscreen on.
All right. Okay, so you were in the Army.
I was, yes.
What was your years of service?
So I got in 2001,
Okay.
and I was out at 2005. So
Okay.
a little under 5 years.
Okay, was that before or after 9/11 that you got in?
So I got in before.
Oh.
I was in airborne school when 9/11 happened.
Okay.
So I was quickly then overseas, like before most people would have thought, oh wow, you're already over there.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
You were in before, right?
I was.
Okay. So let me ask y'all. Jeff, were you in the military?
No, I own a Humvee, so I kind of fit in.
No, that works. Either way, those are the prerequisite. You got to be in the military or own a Humvee. It's a Humvee. I don't own a Humvee. I just did the podcast.
Yeah.
I have a minivan though.
Nice.
It's kind of like a Humvee.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Up armored?
Minus the upper.
Yeah. Well, it's armored with crumbs and
Crayons.
Crayons, yeah, melted
Hopefully
crayon.
yellow crayons.
Yeah. But okay, I got to ask y'all about that then. 9/11. You're thinking. I mean, before 9/11, getting in the military was like, I assume.
Yeah.
Hey, because I remember thinking about it coming out of high school. Oh, you can get your college paid for. You know, you get in shape. I was like in the Army now with
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
Which is probably one of the most realistic Army movies there ever was. Yeah. It's just
the goofiness that goes on.
Yeah. The not like the gritty, war-y parts, but like the silly stuff that they make you do. And I mean, it's pretty realistic in that regard.
Yeah.
Especially when you think about like basic training and stuff. Not fun, but goofy.
Yeah. And that was kind of but I imagine that day it was like everything just I can't even imagine. Do y'all want to speak to that, or is it just like
I mean, for me, I was fresh out of training, and I was in airborne school, so I was already in the mindset, oh, we're going to go to war. We're already going to war. Everybody's going to go to war all the time, because you're fed that over and over and over. And so then it happened, and we're like, oh, crap, we're going to war. Well, here we go, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And just to that regard, that's kind of, it wasn't surprising, but at the same time, it was surprising. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
You're being conditioned to be ready to go to war.
Sure.
Just everybody, and when I was in basic, everybody thought it was going to be like China or something.
Yeah.
At that time.
Korea or something like that.
Yeah. That's where they were like gearing you towards. Nobody was like, oh, Middle East, no.
Yeah, we've been there, done that.
Yeah. So we're good there.
That's old stuff.
Uh-huh.
But now we're back. We're back to who knows what's gonna happen with Korea.
Who knows?
Yeah. Did I say all that? Weirdest thing.
Hey, I'm hopeful. I think it's pretty
It looks
awesome.
great.
Like if there's peace on the peninsula, dude, that's fantastic.
It would be. I just don't. Can you trust those guys?
No, not at all. But what you can trust is if you can get capitalism in there and let those people start buying things. That's going to change their whole economical system.
That's true.
And then people will be like, "Wow, there's other information out there." Oh, wow.
I think it would start with beer. If you could just get some good beer in there,
I'm up
to
for
the
it.
people, right?
Yeah.
They're starved over there, so they could use the
Need to send a
nutrients.
few kegs over there from here.
Yeah,
Right.
So I'll get that whole thing started.
I wonder if there's a tariff though.
Oh. Probably. Oh yeah, that's right.
A beer tariff.
A lot
There's
of
got to
money.
be.
I don't know. I hear that Kim likes beer. Like he loves our movies and likes beer. Like he's even got his own beer, I think.
Probably.
But it's really bad, probably. But it's just what I don't know. Anyway, that's all I know about. Do you know anything about North Korea, Hayden?
I pretty much base everything I know about North Korea off of that movie, The Interview.
Yeah.
Wow.
That and America, the World Police. What is it?
Yeah,
Team America.
and that's also how I view. Yeah, I'm like, well, that's a pretty accurate description of North Korea, I think.
Yeah, singing "I'm Lonely" or whatever that song was with the sharks.
Ronry. I'm so Ronry.
Yeah. Just exactly. So anyway, discussing world politics. We're getting deep today on the show already.
That's a little deeper than we usually do.
Yeah, I know. Talking about marionettes and.
Gotta start swimming back up.
Nah. We'll just swim. We'll just stay deep. Let's just stay deep.
Let's do it.
All right, Jeff, what is your connection with all this? Jeremiah, okay, so what are each of y'all's titles? Like owner, brewmaster,
Partners, just partners.
Awesome.
Partners. Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Everybody
We're
does
on this-
whatever needs to be done.
yeah,
muscle cars.
you're looking at like the brewing side of it. You're looking at the delivery side. You're looking at the sales. You're looking at the bartenders, maintenance guys, janitors.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much the whole shebang is these two guys right here.
How many people
There's
else?
five people total. Me and Jeremiah, and then our brothers, and then my sister.
Really?
Yeah.
So your brother, and your sister.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
And then my brother lives in Oklahoma. His sister lives in New Mexico. But his brother actually owns.
Well, Jeremy and I own a coin store in Katy. It's really funny because Brian of No Label is our landlord.
Oh, cool. Oh, wait. So where's the coin
store.
Is it right there?
Right when you come across the tracks, that old building from the 40s, that's our coin store.
Oh, okay. I was actually looking at that on Google Maps the other day. I don't know why. I just kind of stalked
Because it's awesome. Yeah.
I was looking at just areas around No Label. It's like, well, I wonder what's... Anyway, it was a thing. But
So it's pretty cool. We get to deliver a check and drink beers once a month. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, if you're going to own a coin store, why not own it like on a brewery, at a brewery? That you're at a brewery.
Every day.
Yeah.
When Perpetual Peace came out, we had it before it was released.
Nice. Nice. And you can just call that like just research, market research.
There you go.
And write it off.
We're learning that actually paying our TABC stuff is research and development. I did air quotes for that. Hope nobody from TABC is listening.
I don't know. I don't think so. They follow us on Twitter, but I don't know that. I don't know. I don't know that they're big podcast listeners. They're probably hard at work now.
They might have been listening, and then we started talking about North Korea, and they were like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah. It's like on Casino when they were tapping the phone calls and everything. They could only listen for 5 minutes. So we talk about something else. They have to click off, and then we can talk about whatever.
Nice.
Check that Casino reference. It's a good movie. It's on Netflix. At least it was. I don't know if they pulled it. It's like one of those like once a year, every couple years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baseball bats. Got to have baseball bats.
I saw Heat was on there last night. I was like, oh, that's a good one.
Goodfellas. A lot of good movie.
Yeah.
Casino, good?
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Oh, you're due.
Dude.
More than a few years.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got it in your pocket. If you've got assuming you have your phone in your pocket and you have Netflix on your phone.
I don't have it on my phone.
What?
I just have it at my house. It's
What?
Kate's. It's Kate's Netflix, not mine.
Edit that out. They're gonna Netflix.
No, she knows.
No, not she knows. Does Netflix know?
They know.
They probably listen to this podcast
Well,
too.
we live together.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies. He's taking.
It's her account, but our house.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
all the hot ladies just got really sad.
Yeah, they were all like, "Oh, he's a single dude."
Nope,
no
I'm
more.
not.
No.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about how we got to this point, sitting at this table at y'all's brewery, drinking y'all's beer
Yeah.
here in Richmond. What was the story behind all of this? Obviously, military background, coin store background, cool car background, Hummers as you drive in. But how did we get
to where we're at?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So I love beer, right?
Okay.
But I didn't know that I liked beer until I moved from Texas to Oklahoma.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, the Shinerbach tastes gross here. Oh, the Miller Lite tastes gross. Because at that time, that's all I drank.
Uh-huh. And
then so I was like, all right, so I'm going to drink something. Because it's a 3-2 state.
Mm-hmm.
So the beers are different formulas.
Yeah.
They don't taste the same. And I wasn't used to it. And I was like, oh, gosh. So I started going to liquor stores because that's the only place in Oklahoma you could buy full-strength beer. And then I saw these different labels and stuff like that. And I'll still remember it because I got a bottle of Bourbon Barrel Quad and by Boulevard.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, my gosh. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's up there in Kansas, right?
Yeah. And it was so good. I was like, what is this? This is beer? And I got really excited. And ever since I got into beer.
And what year was this?
That was...
After you got out of the military?
Yeah, it was after I got out of the military. I think that was like 2008
Okay.
when I did that. And then very shortly after that, I bought a kit off of Austin Homebrew.
Yeah.
And it was oatmeal stout. Blew up all over my ex-wife's kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Like the lid got clogged and blew up and hit the ceiling. It was stuff everywhere. But it turned out I put it in bottles. All my friends liked it. And I was like, this is great. And I just kept making it and kept getting into it more and more. And when I was living in Oklahoma, I used to go up to Fulbrook Ale Works and help them like clean up and fill cans and all the stuff that they were doing back when they were brand new.
Uh-huh.
Then moved down here and I just ramped it up and I was brewing in my garage pretty much every single weekend.
Wow.
And I had a really nice 8-tap kegerator.
I got a 4-tap at my house.
Yeah, it was stainless, awesome,
Yeah.
like bar one.
Yeah.
And then I would just open up my garage door. I would brew. I'd put a thing on Facebook, tell the neighbors, hey guys, I'm brewing. I need people to come over and drink my beer because I can't drink it fast enough. And so that's actually how I met Jeff. Jeff came over with a friend. He's like, who's this weirdo just giving away beer in his garage? And he shows up. He's, I don't even like beer. And I was like, well, I'll fix that. And started giving him some different beers. And then, that just keep progressing, and started building a business plan, and met with Jeff about it, and he wanted to become an investor. So we did this whole big, awesome package, got a bunch of investors, had a loan ready to go, and then that crashed. And so then we just became full business partners. And we were looking in this area to build when this deal came up here. So we met with the previous owner, bought the equipment from him, and just took a bunch of months to clean the place out. And then that's how we're here.
Okay. So, Jeff, what were those beers that converted you? What helped you see the light?
Number one, when I started drinking IPAs, I was like, dude, I hate IPAs. It tastes like I mowed the yard. Too many bitterness, and didn't like the hops. When I had his BRD, I was like, what is this? I was like, love it. And he's like, that's an IPA. And I was like, you're a dick. So then I had Frag Out. He came over to my house one night. He brought a big old growler of Frag Out, and I was like, wow, we can make money on this. It's a delicious, refreshing beer, and it's a high alcohol content. It was from there. I was like, dude, where do I sign? And basically, I pushed him to push Fulbrook forward, because I was like, this is too awesome for your garage, man. No offense, but man, we got to get this out and share it.
Like, your garage is great and all, but yeah, we got to get it out. That's cool. That's really cool. I love that story, because it's like, it's one of those things where if you're, now you were an art teacher.
Yeah, I was.
You're an artist.
Always will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was an art teacher. I'm done with the teaching forever.
But still an artist, yes.
Yeah, but still, I'll pull one out here in a little bit, but we have a mug club. I made a whole bunch of handmade, like hand-thrown ceramic mugs, and they have the Fulbrook logo on them. And so basically sold them for $100, and it gives you a free beer every single day for a year. And we're using that money to put that big ass fan in.
That's
so
cool.
That was like the whole idea behind the little mug club thing. And
so do you fire them yourself and everything?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Where's your kiln? Is it top secret?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a top secret location.
Top secret location.
Yes.
That is no longer in use.
Okay. We went to, speaking of New Mexico, we went to Taos, what was it, last summer, 2 summers ago, and we took a class on pottery and everything.
Nice.
Got to fire our own.
Did
girls
you
did.
do, oh, okay. Never
Well, I
mind.
mean, I was there, so I got to.
Did you and the wife do it?
Yeah, well, we got to spin on spin do the wheel.
Did you do the whole ghost thing?
Ghost? What do you mean?
Wow.
Come.
Hey, I get
Yeah,
it.
we all
got it?
Yeah, we got it.
With my wife, or the instructor,
Or the
'Cause it was a-
instructor.
Whichever picture.
He was a big.
I would
burly
hope your wife.
dude.
But
Well, she had her
Whichever
own.
one made you feel more comfortable.
Yeah, no, we did not. The jokes obviously were made. I think every time you do that, they have to be made, right? But
yeah.
no, but the process of firing it and putting the glaze on and everything, that's cool, because it gets like 1,000 degrees. I don't know. You can correct me on that. I don't.
You're close. It gets to about 2,000 degrees.
Oh, okay, so even hotter. It's
Yeah.
like half this. I don't know what the surface of the sun temperature is, but it's pretty close, right?
Yeah, I would assume. It seems pretty hot
So
today.
how many did you make?
In total,
For
I
the
made
club?
64, and then I ran out of time. So
Yeah.
we made a total of 64 mugs.
Oh, they all sold out.
Mostly. We got a couple, but we went ahead and stopped the sale. That way we can keep
Easy
track
tracking.
of it. Yeah, because instead of we'd be like, okay, well now when was yours started, and we'd have to go look on that thing, and so now it's just everybody has that year plus a couple of people have a couple extra months or a month in there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But will that be an annual thing, semi-annual thing, or?
We're going to try to do it an annual thing. For next year, we're maybe not going to do handmade steins. We might do like little pewter mugs or something that we hang up here. So right now, I let people take the mug with them.
Yeah.
It's theirs. They bought it. It's cool because it's microwave safe, dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
They're really cool looking. So
That's cool.
That's awesome.
yeah, and it's actually been a pretty good thing too. Pretty much all the people who are regulars here ended up getting one, and we see them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time is in the business hours again. When y'all open?
Yeah, so we're open 7 days a week.
Oh, 7 days a week.
I know, yeah.
good.
From 3 to 10, Monday through Friday. And then Saturday from 11 to 10. And then Sunday is 12 to 6. Or if people are here drinking, I stay a little bit later. Because we don't have to close at 6. It's just,
Okay. And y'all have a production brewery or brew pub license?
We have a production brewery license.
Okay.
When we were getting set up, we made an agreement that did not allow us to become a brew pub. We didn't know it at the time, but part of that agreement stopped us. Because I would loved it because the to-go option, special release option, that kind of stuff. But we're definitely production.
Okay.
So I can't sell you anything to go.
Gotcha. No, and that stinks. We're the only because Texas is special that way.
Yes.
That's
horrible. We are so special.
We're so special.
So special.
We're the only state
left
that won't burden you with having to take beer with you, packaged beer from a production brewery. I'm just trying to put a positive spin on it.
That's a good way to look at it.
You don't have to burden yourself with that option of doing that because who wants that?
Well, that's why we did partner with Growler Spot and Growler, you saying Katie and Fulcher, they can sell our beer to go.
Yeah.
And then we're hoping to get with Hot Spot or Hot Drop. Those guys can package our beer and deliver it to your house.
Okay. And hopefully, with all the craft pack goings-ons.
Hopefully, but we have to wait till the legislature comes back in session.
Right, we're another year away.
Yeah, a year and a half.
I feel like, though, there's enough buzz, and I hope we're not peaking too early, as far as like the activism on, social media and that sort of thing. But it seems like it's a higher level now than I've seen it, of course, for this early, but maybe ever before as far as awareness and that sort of thing.
I agree. I think there's going to be a lot more pressure on Texas, especially since Oklahoma made it okay. And
that should
we
be
don't want to be behind Oklahoma. Come on.
I think Craft Pack is making good arguments and putting together good presentation. They had a really good video about it, but it could be like a 15-second video. It's like Oklahoma lets people do that. Oklahoma, and then just end it.
And that's all you need.
And then it's like, oh yeah, that's
with like a face. You're just like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe just show some Sooner fans or something like chanting Boomer Sooner. And like, I mean, no offense to Oklahoma fans. I don't know if there's any that listen.
There probably is.
We did
have
until about 5 minutes ago. And then,
all right, so now we can go back to the real subject.
Yes.
We got rid of the Sooner fans.
Yeah,
right?
We got rid of the TABC and the Sooner fans, so now we've filtered it down. Now let's talk about some real stuff. So okay, well, you tell me, because your start, you're in the. We'll talk about it a little bit, and you tell me how much you want to talk about and how much you can or can't or whatever.
Sure.
Used to be Texian.
Used to be, yes.
Yes. No longer Texian.
No longer.
There was some. Well, I mean, from your side of it, there's not a whole lot to say. I would imagine you got a brewery and now you're making awesome beer.
Yeah.
And that's, that's pretty much the story because, I mean, we're sitting here having awesome beer.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Right? Yeah. So with that, I mean, there were some rumors floating around at first, and part of them, they weren't rumors. The deal that we made was to make beer for him, to be a contract brewer for him. Which I would have liked to do, to be honest with you. It had been a win-win. I would have got to brew more beer. He would have still been able to sell beer and be, he wouldn't make it. It wouldn't be his facility.
Yeah.
We're still hoping that it goes through.
Yeah, I mean, I would still love to do it.
Yeah. So it's still a potential.
Yes.
I mean, it's still.
It was a 4-year contract.
Yeah, it's a 4-year contract.
We all agreed on, and we're just hoping that he gets his proper paperwork and everything he needs.
Okay.
So he's waiting on a TABC to recognize his storage facility.
Oh, okay.
So that he can distribute from, because he cannot distribute from us. That's a TABC law.
Okay. So is that like the equivalent of having like a PO box or whatever to start a business?
Exactly. Or something? Yeah. Just the TBC has to recognize it, and it's really it just on the ball's in his court. Can't wait till he gets to it. I know he had a lot of renovations from the hurricane.
Yeah.
So I know he's working through that, but it'd be great to brew his beer and help him out.
Okay.
Because you never want to see another fellow brewer die.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and they had good beers too. So
great name, great marketing. We still find some of his marketing stuff here. I mean, he has awesome stuff. He had great stories on his bottles. It's like, let's do it.
Yeah. Josh and Caleb were on this podcast a number of times. I talk to Caleb a lot. Yeah. So okay. So just
that's so when I was saying that we entered into an agreement, so that's why we couldn't be a brew pub.
Yeah.
Because brew pubs cannot
contract
brewers.
Okay.
And we didn't know that when we signed up for everything and we were coming up. It was one of those,
TBC, yeah.
TABC was like, hey, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And we're
That was
like,
a
"Oh,
mess.
Okay.
crap." Yeah.
Huh. Well, I mean, laws.
Yeah.
That's,
Laws, government. Yay.
yeah. That, I don't know. I can't really, none of it really makes sense to me, the way everything's structured here in Texas. I guess it's all kind of just been like, well, after Prohibition, they did one thing, and they just started adding pieces on, as opposed to, well, hold on. Let's reset, make something that makes sense for the modern era, and then go from there.
That would probably be the smartest way to do it, is just to reset it.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to add more or tack on or modify certain things.
Yeah.
If they could just be like, okay, wait, let's just, we got weird.
Wipe it clean.
Yeah. We got dry counties. We got semi-dry counties. We got wet county. What? You
Yeah.
have to be a member. Like all kinds of weird stuff
Yeah.
that Texas has. It's
Uh-huh.
it's a strange state when it comes to its alcohol laws.
Do you have a question? You look like you're contemplating something.
Do you want another root beer?
You good? Do you want to wait? You can get one. We can pause. That's the beauty of a podcast. We can pause at any moment to
Well, we
refill.
should definitely pause and refill all these glasses.
Okay, we'll do that. We're halfway-ish. That's a teaser. We'll get back into the law talk and all that kind of stuff there. So we'll pause, refills, and you'll never even know we were gone, I promise. All right, we're back with refills. Some people drank a little more than I did. I'm drinking a stout. Your stout is called, I just saw
Half
it.
right face.
Half Right Face.
Yes.
That's right. Sorry.
It's only 10%.
It's only 10% on a...
Easy drinking.
You know what,
Wednesday.
though? You said when we got up, Jeremiah, you were like, you want a stout? And there's something about a stout on a hot day that really works.
I agree.
But it also, it turns a lot of people off.
Well,
Right?
I think just the thought of it.
Right,
But the
right.
actual
That's what I'm saying.
the practice, it's not... Well, I'm not going to...
No, I'm not one of those people, but
No, but I'm just saying it works. There's a lot of people in like Jamaica and places like tropical locations get down on a lot of stout, you know?
Well, it's I think that it's refreshing, even though it's dark. Like
that doesn't bother me. Yeah.
it's.
It works.
I have to tell. So we'll get people in. Like, oh, I don't really like dark
It's
beer,
cold.
and I'm like, well, you probably do. It's just you're looking at the color and you're going, ugh. It's because some of the one of the darkest beers I have up there is also the lightest in alcohol.
Uh-huh.
It's the Bohica Brown Ale. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's dark.
Yeah. People, yeah, that's... I take for granted that people, like, I know, it's been so long since I've been into craft beer. People still correlate the whole dark with...
Heavy.
Heavy and big and high alcohol. I mean, this does have high alcohol.
Yeah, that one does.
But, what I'm saying is not necessarily. It's not a 1-to-1 correlation of dark beer, high alcohol. You can have some very low, like your brown ale is pretty dark, but it's, 3.6?
6.
That's a super session beer.
But
Very
it's
much
dark.
so.
Yeah, that's kid friendly almost.
Almost.
Almost. But speaking of, Hayden has retreated to the.
She's forfeiting her pay for this rest of the day there.
Yeah.
She only gets half a day pay.
She only getting half pay for this episode.
Yeah.
But all the root beer that she could, I think she's had her weight in root beer so far.
Yeah.
But somebody's got to do it.
That was something else we decided to go ahead and have on tap, was just handmade sodas.
Okay, so root beer, obviously, but you say sodas. You have.
I'm gonna make other. So I started with the root beer. Once the root beer's gone, I might make like a cream soda or something. Or
Okay.
Like an orange.
What's your approach to root beer? While we're on the topic, like, do you go more vanilla? Do you go more? I don't know. What are the other
I
flavors?
forgot that. I made
You made some root
the
beer.
black licorice taste. Mine had
I don't
a,
like that.
That's what mine had. I wasn't going for that, but I drank it because it was mine. I had it on one of my taps in the kegerator, so
Yeah.
that's what I got. I had some friends over and tasted it. I don't think you ever tasted it. I didn't really package it and distribute it to anybody, but I just had people come over and they tasted it. They said it was and I tasted it too. It was the black licorice, and it was
I've had root beers like that before.
But what is that? What makes that? What is that? The anise?
And
Yeah.
anise, yeah.
Too much
sorry.
anise. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't put any in.
Oh.
So that would
'Cause
be.
Yeah.
That explains it.
No, I think I wrote it all down. I have the recipe, so I'm gonna cut back on this and add more of this to.
Well, the fun part about
I want to make it again.
sodas, it's super cheap to make.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to make.
And they're quick too, right?
Yeah. And so that's kind of the benefit of having that. Plus, the kids can actually come up and get something too. And,
Yeah.
Same
know,
glass.
On draft.
And we have the best water in town as well. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
On
like-
tap up there.
Best water in town. Did you put a sign out that says
Best water in town.
best water in town? It's like Elf, the coffee. You got to try this. It's dirt coffee from some diner. Now, I'm not saying your water's dirt water. I'm saying
No. Yeah, I mean,
it's
No,
a little.
it's
We're in that middle point where it's okay to reference Christmas right now because we're as far away from Christmas as you can get. So it's not. It just happened or it's about to happen. So it's appropriate. Like
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
Christmas in July. A week from Thursday is summer solstice, longest day of the year.
oh wow,
in case
it's coming
anybody.
up quick.
Yeah. So it'll start to get shorter days.
Okay.
We're almost there. I'm just saying, Mike. If
I
it's
don't-
hot, it's hot. It's going to be hot forever, but until it's not. Well, you know what I mean.
Until it's not. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right. Anyway, I'm just saying. A lot of events coming up.
I got some good beers coming up probably for right about that same time.
Okay, hit us.
A blueberry cream ale.
Oh,
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, 196 ounces of per barrel for blueberries. So real blueberries, real food.
Yeah.
cuts.
Those just to put that in perspective. So those little squares that you get at like HEB or Kroger, those are like 8 ounces. I
Squares.
think. The little
Plastic container.
plastic
Yeah.
container of
Little
blueberries.
boxes?
There
Oh,
you
okay.
go. Those are like
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are like the 8 ounces. I think.
Yeah,
It's like a cup.
Times that by a bunch of
And you
more
said how
times.
many?
196 per barrel.
So I'm not great at math, but that's
A
like
lot.
It's a lot of blueberries. We
it's
can
like
put it that way.
Yeah.
27 of those in each barrel.
I got Kate brought me but brought us I haven't opened it yet. It's a growler of the blueberry. I forgot what it was, but it's from Fredonia.
Okay.
But it's blueberry. They
That's
just had
the
like
Nacogdoches?
they had their blueberry festival up there this past week.
Yeah.
And so she brought us. It's at my house. We haven't opened it yet, but it's
Since y'all live together.
it's a blueberry. Yeah. It's a blueberry something. I don't know the rest of it, but I got a growler of blueberries from Fredonia up there in my house.
That'd be funny if it was just a growler of blueberries. Like you open it up and it's just blueberries in your face.
The actual little balls.
Yeah,
No.
just
One of the things I've
Balls.
always noticed. With me, one of the things I've always noticed is like usually when you get like a blueberry beer, it's really sweet and it's like almost like candy.
Yeah.
I really try to shoot for beer that has flavor to it.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. Not flavor that's just in your face.
I love blueberry, like fresh blueberries. And if you can hit that fresh blueberry, like if you can hit that, that's like the perfect, like, I don't know. That's, to me, that's the best. Like, I'm not going to say that's the pinnacle of fruit beers for me. I mean, there's some sour stuff that's great, like Flanders Red, kind of like, Rodenbach kind of thing, which is a whole different thing. But I'm talking about like that fresh blueberry, light beer with blueberry. It works. It's like a little breeze in your mouth.
Another good addition one too, because I just made it and we already blew it. Was a peach cream ale.
A
you
ginger
do one?
peach cream ale.
Yeah, it was a gingered peach cream ale.
Is that? You just always have to go back to the.
It's a theme. Yeah, a theme here. The ginger.
Well,
stuff.
so I was making. I was a little tired. And I was making two different beers. I was making a ginger beer, and then I was going to make a peach cream ale. And I, for
Merged
some
them.
reason, I decided to go ahead and put nothing in one of them and both in the other, and so it came out. But surprisingly, the ginger and the peach really worked well together.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yeah. Didn't you do a peach? You did a peach wheat.
I did a peach wheat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kennedy brewed the other day. He's another guy that does.
Our live show, Liquid Lunch, which,
Yeah.
by the way, if y'all have anything to promote, you were on Liquid Lunch.
was on, yeah.
Yeah, when y'all first opened.
Yeah, I was on at lunch.
Yes.
Liquid
From school.
lunch.
From school. He's at school. He's like,
Talking beer.
kids
at-
running.
cell
He had to
phone.
break up
Talking
a
beer.
fight in the middle of the thing. Kids wondering about it. Can I have another day on my project?
Shut up, I'm on the phone.
Like, no. This is the third time you've asked for this. D.
But
Best.
we were brewing there Thursday. This Belgian that he's gonna do. He did a quick side note. The zesting of the was a lemon, a grapefruit, and an orange.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
he put it in there. He pitched it. I think it was at 15,
Yeah.
5 or something, and it smelled really good. Anyway,
Which for his apartment, this never happened. Things don't smell good in his
no,
apartment.
it's gonna smell
In
good.
fact, for the moment.
What was that? What were we getting at? The
We were talking about fruit and beer and zesting, blueberries and happy act ginger
the
and
peach wheat, the peach wheat, the
Yeah.
peach wheat. I brought one of mine over, and I don't like using these. I'm starting to figure out now that I don't like using the as a home brewer. We'll kind of go a different route too. As a home brewer, I like kegging because I got the kegerator, right?
Mhm.
And so I have this much left over that I want. I was like, man, I don't want to waste this, so I'll put it in bottles and I'll use the carbonation drops.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm a fan of that. I don't know. It just creates too much nastiness at the bottom. But anyway, Kennedy, he drank it. It's like, he did taste a little of the peach in there. So I put a bunch. I don't know how many pounds, but I put a bunch of the frozen peaches in there. I don't know. I think it was just the some type of wheat.
Did you put it in the boil or
Or just put it in first fermentation.
Primary. Yeah,
Primary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, primary.
Okay. That's the best way to do it. I think.
Yeah, I think too, because the boil you lose.
It's like it
some
gets
of the
cooked a
stuff.
bit.
Yeah.
And it kind of.
You're like pulling out
And then the
long chains.
yeah. But no, I think he said that
smart.
he's
Long chain.
he's a smart guy.
I drink a lot.
He makes a lot too.
I drink and I know things. Right?
And that's it's on its card.
Beer.
But yeah, that peach we turned out pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
All that to say,
I don't think there's any more of that in existence anymore. It's all done.
all in people's tummies and
Yeah.
beyond.
Yeah.
I think fruit is one of those things where, like, like when you cook with fruit, you have to add just a shit ton of sugar to it, to make a pie or something.
Right.
With brewing, same thing. Like if you start cooking it, you don't want to add sugar to it. So adding it post fermentation or whatever, or during the primary,
That's what I
just
did.
reiterating what you just said.
See, and I think wheat beers and cream ales are really good platforms to add fruit and other adjuncts into.
Okay.
Just because they're nice, easy, drinkable beers that you can play with a little bit.
They're
more.
like a good rhythm band to let the soloist come out and do its thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you could do it with porters and stouts and stuff like that, but you have to kind of go crazy a little bit.
Yeah, they're kind of known for
to
their
go
funky
over.
beat.
Yeah.
You get distracted by it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Little bass.
Yeah.
We got
He's like-
beer,
yeah, he's
beer,
got
and
like-
beer and music
You
talking.
got like
on here.
Slap
Flea
bass.
over there doing his and then but no, with the wheat beer, it's just he's not there to get the glory. He's like, I'm just here for the paycheck at the end of the night. I'm fine. This is a job. This is a job. I got a family to feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a business. he's a professional musician. What are we talking about?
You were going to talk about liquid lunch for half a second, and then we jumped off of that.
Yeah, right.
Tangents.
Okay, tangents. They happen. Print that T-shirt.
All the time.
InterBrews. Tangents happen.
Nice.
That might be one. Drink beer. No, Liquid Lunch, we're about to hit our 100th episode.
Nice.
So, thank you for
Congrats.
being on when it was in August when y'all had your grand opening. Was that?
No.
No, that's when they're supposed to.
Yeah,
September?
that was when we were still doing renovations.
Okay, September?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, September.
We were still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed then.
Yeah, we're like, we're gonna
Drinking
open.
the high beers.
We're gonna open in just a little while. This is so easy.
Yeah.
And then we're like,
February.
Oh, shit, we're not open yet. We have to keep. Oh no, more.
We postponed our date November, December, January, and then finally we're like, oh, we're gonna open Super Bowl weekend. Comcast goes, nope, you don't have cable. We're like, we're gonna open the weekend after Super Bowl.
Comcast.
We're gonna open up. We're gonna show the Olympics. No, we're not.
I think. Okay, so
Labels out.
I've been trying to. You're blocking the girls' views back there. Make sure that they can see Mike as he gets up to take pictures.
Why'd you take your shirt off?
Yeah, stop flexing and oiling. Why are you oil? That's weird. Why do you
Suck
have
it in.
baby oil in your in your cargo pants? It's so weird, man.
That's what he brews with.
Yeah, it's like, yes, it's oil up and brew.
You gotta have a good glaze in
yeah,
order to.
You really do.
Yeah.
You really do proper.
to do it right.
I mean, Ryan Heischkabot, right? I mean, that's all really. It's glaze. You gotta have that glaze. Right. What was I talking about? Oh, we're about to hit our 100th episode.
That's cool.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's like right at 2 years. Like we've hit 100 right at 2 years because we get lazy around Christmas and sometimes during the summer and we take weeks off, and so it ended up being 100 right at 2 years. So we're going to do a big bash on tentatively when this podcast comes out later today on the 14th. It's a Saturday, so we're going to do a liquid lunch on a Saturday, still at noon, but at Belson Brewing, right down in the heart of everything.
Nice.
Adam and they've been cool. We did our Christmas show there, and since they're a center to everybody, just coming out and it's going to get rowdy.
Nice.
The plan is I find out today. Catherine should be coming in from San Antonio, but we'll see. Either way, she'll be either on a screen or there.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but it's a party, so mark your calendar. 14th,
Word.
July 14th. It's a Saturday at noon.
This Saturday?
July.
Next month.
July 14th. Yeah, a month from. Basically
June
a
14th.
month. Yeah, we got about a month to promote it. So there'll be more things and we may change the date.
I would say just lie and put it on July 4th.
It's a Wednesday. I'm off that day.
Boom.
Yeah, I want to expand that show. I really love doing that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love doing live. Like this is a fun show. Like okay, I love doing both. If I'm going to talk about myself for a while, but I guess it's my podcast, so you're going to sit there and listen to me talk. I love doing both shows. They have so much different so many different things to offer. Like this, deep conversations. Long we can talk
On site.
On site. You get to try the beers. You get to meet the people in their place. I hope this is comfortable for y'all.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's been moments where it's gotten a little uncomfortable, but if Michael put his shirt back on, we'll be fine.
Done.
I hope you have an extra shirt. You got oil all over that one from all the. What do you go through? Like a gallon of baby oil a month? What's your?
He gets it from Amazon.
I was gonna say
Fine.
prime. Do you just
Yeah,
prime that? Just
bulk
have
it.
it
Well,
subscribe and
it comes
save.
in like a
It's
really
Kate's
just
Prime
big barrel.
account, but whatever.
It's right, but they live together,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So
fine.
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. What was I saying? Anyway, this show is fun because you get to talk silly things. We get silly on Liquid Lunch as well, but this one's just a deeper dive. But that live show, I mean, when stuff comes up, like when Carbach got bought out, we were talking about it the day of and having people call in and talk about it, and other beer stuff. I don't know, name a thing that's happened in the last 2 years, and we got to talk about it right then. We can talk to people all over the state. Like we're recording this on a Wednesday. Tomorrow, David Slocum from Sun Brewing all the way out west of El Paso. If he were any further west, he'd be in New Mexico. He's going to be on the show tomorrow. We're going to interview him. So just
Nice.
all over the state. So we have an awesome state. I don't know if you guys knew this. Way better than Oklahoma.
Yeah, I agree.
Our beer, we have a few beer laws that need to change, but just at its core, Texas is way better than Oklahoma, like across the board.
I like watching it, man. It's really cool. Like all the stuff that's popping up and just the coolness that's happening with our beer culture here in Texas is really
We're
cool.
finally catching up.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's basically what I'm saying. We're
Yeah.
catching up. Because if you go to states like obviously North Carolina or
Colorado or something.
Colorado, New Mexico,
Albuquerque,
Yeah,
Albuquerque's
they're
killing
killing
it,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Even-
With their
yes.
craft beer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my favorite brewery is in Albuquerque.
Really? What?
Shout out to La Cumbre,
Oh yeah, I've had I think their IPA.
Malapa Stout,
Yeah.
the bomb.
Yeah.
Really cool guys too. They've helped us out a lot in the carbonation process here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're Santa Fe's got some good breweries too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even Taos Mesa Brewing, it's a cool little brew
Even
pub.
TRC just opened up their brewery last year.
Yeah.
That's a great brewery.
Yeah. But maybe I'll do a tour of New Mexico.
Oh, dude.
I'm
you
working
got
on getting
to.
a bus to have a mobile studio. My
Nice.
wife just bought a bus. That's another thing that's happened too.
That's a weird statement to make and no commentary to go with it.
Shall I elaborate? She's
My
opening
wife
her.
bought a bus.
Well, it's official.
fine.
She's got a Facebook page and a website. She's opening her own business. She's been a gymnastics coach and then the manager of Cypress Academy, which has had
Nice.
Olympic gymnasts come out of there. They're just this huge gym, awesome facility, great owner, and she's been there for 17 years, and then been doing gymnastics for. Don't want to say how long because that'll maybe say how old she is, but since she was very young.
Your age.
Yes, maybe a little older.
Well, I'll give a shout out to my sister. She was a level 9 back in the day.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
How many levels are there?
10 is Olympics.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
She got real close and then got injured.
Yeah, I have a daughter competing 5 and a daughter competing 7 this season.
Damn,
Levels?
you're poor.
Well, it helps when your wife works at a gymnastics facility, so that's how it. And anyway, well, she's going to go out on her own now. So she bought a bus, and it's going to be a mobile gymnastics facility
cool.
and teach preschoolers at preschools, little 2, 3, 4-year-olds
That's-
gymnastics.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like a new concept. People like her high school coach in Round Rock does it and kind of inspired her to like, hey, check this out.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, yeah, it's time for me. She's done everything at the place that she's at. And now she's like, well, I guess the next step is to own my own business. And
Love
so,
entrepreneurship.
yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Love
So,
starting companies.
Yeah. So she's jumping into it. She's going to be great at it. She's such a good teacher and she's really like a
Are your
hard
daughters
worker.
are your daughters gonna be a part of it or no?
When they can reach the pedals.
No, not
To drive
driving.
the
No. But
Get their CDL.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. But just is your wife gonna bring them along?
Well, they'll be in school.
Oh, so okay, gotcha.
But summers, yeah.
Right.
They'd be a great teacher. They'd all be great. This one does dance competitively as I knock my head against my microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's going to be, she's going to be super great at it. So destination gymnastics.
That's pretty cool.
So now you feel threatened and now you get your own bus.
Well, that was the thing. I've been looking, I was doing research on buses for like a year
A long
before
time.
that. Yes,
Long
because I've
time.
been talking about this GD bus forever. Like, I'm going to get a bus and drive all around Texas and go to breweries and da-da-da-da. And she's
And
the one that-
festivals.
yeah, and she's the one that bought the bus. But I want a short bus. Because I feel
Because you need a helmet.
Yes, exactly. I felt it was most appropriate for me to have a shorter bus. So she's got a full size bus. Big. She's got a big
It's not a competition.
bus. Yeah. Big, like big bus
You're gonna need for all that.
for all those kids.
Yeah, for all this stuff.
So,
So,
anyway.
I wanted to fly up to like Seattle, get a U-Haul, and
just
make my way
drag
back
that,
down,
yeah.
and just pick up kegs at all my favorite breweries all the way back here, and then just kind of throw.
Back when we had the brew pub motto.
That's
Yeah.
what I wanted
Yeah.
to do, but
Well, I feel like there's like a reality show in the like if we can get that bus, like season 1, build out the bus and then where we go. Maybe we can just go to like make it across Texas and then we go over to
just even making it across Texas now anymore, that'd be a challenge.
yeah, there's like almost 400 breweries or so. I don't
And,
know. how
like
many.
El Paso's blowing up too, man. There's
Yes.
like they didn't have any, and then now all of a sudden they've got like 7.
Yes.
It's crazy
Yeah. So
in a good way. I love it.
no, yeah, and to keep up with everybody. I mean, just here in Houston, I've been doing this podcast since what'd I say? 2000. Well, I think the first episode came out in like 11. We started in 10, but we recorded like 3 episodes. 1 didn't get recorded at all because I forgot to hit the button.
Batteries.
By the way, I'll look at the button now. And then we weren't any good at it. But anyway, I still haven't interviewed everybody because people keep opening up.
Well, and just even, I'm excited if it happens. I think it's awesome. But there's another group of guys that want to open up a brewery just right next to Running Walker.
Okay.
And so that'd be, but it's just like a small one. And then there's going to be Flicks opening up just right
On
over
99.
here on 99.
And West Oak.
And that's,
Oh, yes,
That's going to be
from-
that brewery movie theater.
Yeah, they've got their original location in Round Rock.
Yeah.
We were just there a few weeks ago.
So
That's
more
pretty cool.
breweries in this area. I love it.
No, it's great. I think with little pockets like that around Houston, you get these little like Brooklyn has like a brewer's district, like Brooklyn, New York. They have like a brewer's district. We're too spread out in Houston.
We are. It would be, the more you can put next to each other, the better it would be for everybody.
Yes, and everybody's got their own approach. Personalities are what they are. I mean, it's just like, oh, I'm going, like if all your friends lived in one neighborhood, like you wouldn't just go hang out at one person's house every time,
Right.
Unless they had like a really good pool and everybody else's house sucked. But that's not how breweries are. They've all got something awesome going on.
Right.
So yeah, that's exciting. Richmond, look at you guys.
We're trying.
Trying.
Gonna blow this place out.
Yeah.
Well, and we've got some pretty big construction going down just right down the road from us. So
What, on 90?
yeah,
90
on 90,
and
they're
389.
building a huge
Flyover.
flyover. So
What, over the railroad tracks or
Yes,
for 99?
exactly.
over the railroad tracks and coming off 90.
Okay.
So basically, it's really going to open up this road, which
Yeah.
you can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So the land across from us going up for sale. This guy's got it for sale.
Next to y'all right here?
Yeah.
Are they doing that?
There's
You
nothing,
think-
there's nothing there? Is that?
No, there's nothing there. It was really funny. So when I was first looking at land a long time ago, there's a Burger King that went out of business. I was like, man, let's turn that into a brew pub. That'd be cool. And then I looked at this land, but the guy wanted way too much money for it because I thought, hey, there's already a brewery right next door. I'll build another brewery right next to it.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
And then we were in talks with the guy who owns all the land over there next to Running Walker. We're like, hey, let's build it and share parking spaces. I mean, they have their concept. I have something completely different than what they're offering.
Yeah.
And I think it would just play off of each other.
How,
So
how far is Running Walker from here?
about a
6
mile and a half.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to call them. It's like
I've not been there.
that's another. I haven't
Never
been there
been
yet.
there.
And they've been
Yeah,
open
me
for.
Oh yeah.
Really fantastic building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think is that the
have a
calendar?
winery,
Is that their month on the calendar this year?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The calendar.
The calendar. I know what a calendar is. I've got you there. What are you talking?
The calendar
Go
we
on.
got. The calendar we got at. Where did we get the calendar at?
From the
From 4J. Jennifer. No. Who?
Yeah,
no.
Jennifer gave us the calendar, but it was the Texas Brewers Association.
Yeah, I
or
think that's their month.
The guild.
The Running
sorry,
Walkers this month.
put out a calendar. Somebody put
June
out.
is their month.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Is it? No.
Yes, it is. I see it every day in my bathroom or my room.
Why is it in your bathroom?
Not my bathroom. It's like
You got
my
range,
room.
bro.
it's.
mean,
You've never been in my bedroom, so you don't know. What I'm talking about.
Well, I know you. What
Not
you
sober anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've heard the story. What you do with your selfie stick? He sets his selfie stick up on his bedpost.
I haven't done that
Watches
since I told
shows.
you. Because you embarrassed me, so I don't do it anymore.
Oh.
So you're a single dude. Get a TV in your room, man.
I have
You can
one.
do whatever you want. He would set up a selfie stick on his headboard and
you
like
watch
let it
yourself
hang
on.
over
And watch TV.
so he could watch shows.
But I don't do that anymore. Once I get in bed, I'm in bed.
That's smart.
I should.
Yes, I did that I vowed for the new year I would not watch shows after because we don't get off work till like midnight, so I wouldn't do shows after work. But now I've just been like the last month just like 3 a.m. I'm
Breaking that rule.
They put Lord of the Rings on Hulu, and of course I got to watch all 3 of them. That took a good. That was every night till 3 a.m. I'm like, oh, Frodo, what's going to happen? I haven't seen this 17 times. Stupid. So stupid. Not the movie. Me. This.
Hey, no, I'm just. I watched. It's called The Sand.
The Sand.
Yeah, and it's the sand eats people.
Oh,
The Sand.
It's The Sand.
it's like a drier blob.
It's
much.
really a bad movie, but I watched the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
I have this weird thing where I like watching bad movies. Like the worse the movie is,
Yeah.
the more painful it is to watch. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make it through.
Sharknado.
Oh, there's definitely a line. Once it gets past that so bad that it's good, and then you just want it to get worse and worse because it's better and better. But I don't know, like the bottom of the bear, like where it doesn't cross the line, like Universal Soldier 2, that's like the worst.
Yeah, that's a bad movie.
Yes. When that came out, I don't know when that came out. I think it was 90s, late 90s, 2000. I don't know. Anybody know their Universal Soldier history?
No.
I remember the first one came out. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah,
But
the
I
first
also-
one was awesome.
I was super
Jean-Claude Van
into,
Damme.
yeah, I was
Dolph
big into Van
Lundgren?
Damme
Yeah.
movies. Like I
Yeah.
was like, man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This guy does splits.
Yeah,
Kicks people.
dude, he's legit.
yeah.
This
He's
guy
the-
really knows martial arts.
He's like he's not just a dancer.
No.
He knows what he's no.
Yeah, he's really into the.
I was yeah. I mean everybody was into Van Damme.
Yeah.
But he did make a really good movie not too long ago. It was called JCVD,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and it was basically he gets caught up in a bank robbery, and he's like at one point has like this whole monologue where he floats up into the ceiling and he just basically talks about how shitty his life is, and it's like him talking, and it's like, whoa, dude, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be good.
The name of the movie was his initials.
Yes.
Were his initials?
Yes.
Were his initials?
JVCD.
And he's not a. I mean, he
JC.
doesn't do anything badass. He gets caught up in a bank, like they're robbing like a post office or something, and he just happens to be one of the hostages.
Dropping off a package and he gets stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what his life is now. He's trying to cash in on like autographed DVD covers and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I would assume.
It's kind of like
no,
the Seagal.
he does the
No.
Volvo commercial
No,
now
no.
where he just does the splits
Seagal?
on the moving.
Yeah, no. Seagal's just busy like
Making shitty films.
making horrible, straight to DVD films and
And
Straight to
beating
Netflix,
and
he
beating
can't even
people's
afford it.
ass, dude, because he's legit.
Oh yeah.
yeah. That whole. I don't know if you guys watch Stand Up. Tom Segura. His whole. I think it's like his first the first one that's not the Netflix, but it's on Netflix. Like the one that before that, where he talks about Jean-Claude Van Damme being like an actual police officer in New Orleans. Like that was it was a reality show for a while.
No.
No, you mean?
I mean, Steven Seagal.
Yes,
Yeah,
where he got
He's
his
like,
badge
he's
and
like, there's
everything.
a real life chance you could get pulled over by Steven Seagal.
I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so his whole tirade on that was really funny. But yeah, Steven Seagal's really fat now.
Yep.
I just saw a video of him on Facebook. It was like he was doing a sambo
keto or
demonstration,
whatever, yeah.
keto or basically whatever, and he was proving that he was a badass. And so these guys would like run at him, and he would go, ugh, and they would like fall over, and the next guy, and like, or he would touch their wrist, and they would do a flip, and it's like that's not how it works, man.
Yeah.
That's
Not believable.
Yeah.
no, but he like crowds of people, and then the funnest part in the world. I don't know if you guys like to do this, but I love going to the comment section and just reading the disaster that
Trolls.
happens on both sides. People are like, "No, you have to understand that's super real," and somebody's like, "Dude, no, just punch him in the face.
Yeah,
It's over with."
just go watch UFC's 1 through whatever we are now,
1, 2 something.
218 or whatever they just
Yeah.
have, 220s, whatever.
Go back to watch one. That's
Yeah, just watch one.
the guy with the boxing glove. One boxing glove. Fantastic.
Poor life decision.
Yeah.
The one boxing glove in a no holds barred martial arts cage fight is the fighting equivalent of a neck tattoo, I think. Poor life decision.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had like a good
doesn't-
reason. He had a good reason. That was his punching hand, and he
Sure.
didn't want to break his punching hand.
Yeah.
So he wore a big, like 18-ounce boxing glove
Yeah.
on one hand. And
Nothing.
oh my God, and he got the crap kicked out of
Yeah.
him so bad.
Who
Like,
was he fighting? Was he fighting Chemo? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I'd have to go back and watch
But
it.
it was-
Chemo or Kimbo?
Well, there was Chemo
Oh, yeah.
Leopold, who walked with the cross on his back. You don't remember that guy with the big long hair, the braid? He actually
Kimbo
carried-
came like way later.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was Strike Force. That was Street Fights and then Strike Force and then
Kimbo Slice might have done good in the first original
Yes.
tournament style.
Well, until he fought like Hoist Gracie or
oh yeah, because then he would
Choked
just
down.
yeah.
yeah. But maybe against some of those other guys.
But against some of the other guys like Tank Abbott, like he could.
That would have been a fun fight. Did they fight?
No, they never
They
fought.
should have fought.
Tank Abbott was done by that time.
That's
Kimbo's.
why we need time machines
Yeah.
for those. That type of thing. Go back in time and be like, you guys need to fight. Trust me, in like 10 years, y'all won't even be relevant, so we need to do this now.
Well, I mean, you could get, like, if you take some of the guys that are, like, the stars now, and you put them back in the old school way of fighting, it would be awesome to watch them, like, oh, shit, this guy's hitting me, I'm on the ground still. What do I do? Oh, I have to just go to sleep now. I guess I just got to go to sleep.
Yeah, no, like, if you took John Jones and put him in UFC 1.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, he's a phenomenal athlete, and I still think he would do well, but you put him in UFC 1 where there's not, if anybody got a hold of him, they hold him to the ground, and nobody like lets you stand up.
Oh, there were no time limits, right?
There were no time limits, and there was no stopping it.
Well, and if somebody just starts pummeling your crotch, that was a thing. You could do that. That was who was that? Gary Goodrich or whatever. That fight, he got dude in a crucifix, like when he started just elbow after elbow to the guy's balls.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, they're brutal. I think I still have a couple of them on DVD.
No, that's absolutely fighting.
That's the rawest form. I mean, there was no rules. Like you would kick guys in the nuts. I mean, it was crazy. Like they were brutal fights too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you watch some of them, you're like, they shouldn't have let that dude in the ring with the other dude.
Yeah,
That's
that
not
first
fair.
fight, like
It's
30
not
seconds
nice.
in, the big dude, his tooth goes flying. He gets kicked in the face, and his tooth goes flying in the front row.
It was basically when they first came out, they were like, hey guys,
We need
Street
ratings.
Fighter is a really fun video game, so let's just make a real version of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Where just bring in whatever style you got, man, and we're going to put you in the ring with somebody else. We don't care about weight. We don't care about size.
Yeah.
We don't care about
Time.
skill level.
Yeah, time limits weren't a thing.
Yeah.
Like
there was no rounds. It was till the fight was over with.
Yeah.
And then the crazy thing about it is it was a tournament. So you had to you fought in the first fight, and if you won, you advance with all your battle damage from the first one.
To do it again.
Yeah. So like there was one
To
where like
win.
Royce Gracie won, but then he was unable to fight in the final because he got hurt. I think it was like Tank Abbott hurt him. He lost to Tank Abbott. I don't know. It was
Or
long
somebody.
time.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah,
I've
there was.
done this
I think the second one. The first one he won.
Yeah.
It might have been like the second one, because it's like if you didn't get enough the first time, let's do it again. They originally were going to put like a moat with alligators in it.
They should have.
They
They
should
should
have.
still do that. Well, no, I do like the ring girls.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd
We've
rather
lost like 3 ring girls this year.
Don't want
Damn
to lose them.
Those alligators, man. And clean up after alligators, especially if it's got like ring girl, like a
No,
ring
what
girl
clean
ma-
up? They eat it all.
Nah, but I'm talking about like a day later. Somebody's got to clean that mess up.
Well, then maybe just electric eels. Then
Something.
A pool
Yes.
of electric eels.
Something that's not going to eat and digest a person and then poop.
Yeah.
That's just disturbing. Little shards of UFC ring girl bikini in there. It's like, oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's the definition of sad right there. She had a promising future. She got eaten by an alligator inside.
Yeah. And just eventually turned to poop.
Yeah, that's
Turd.
now it's on your resume.
I was out here brewing the other day, and I was listening to Joe Rogan, and
Kevin
he's
Smith, yeah.
he comes
that
up-
episode.
He comes up and he's like, "Are they talking about cats?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "What did they talk about?" I was like, "Everything."
Yeah.
It just naturally goes into weird places.
Okay, I probably talk about that show too much on this show.
Which one? Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan. I don't talk about that often, but I listen to him quite a bit. But that episode got uncomfortable for me when they started crying.
Yeah,
about
that
their
was
dog.
weird. Like instantly too. They were like,
Yes, they
were
both like separately crying, like just like legitimately bawling. Like Joe did it, and then Kevin was like, "No, gonna one up you."
He's like, "Wait, hold my beer."
Yes, watch this. And then he talks about this dog that he had to put down. And he's still thinking, he's just bawling.
Yeah.
And then they just go on to talk about whatever after that.
And they just moved right on.
Yeah.
It was a good, but it was. I thought it was one of the best for a while.
Yeah.
That podcast was really good.
Yeah. He's got interesting, man. He gets so many downloads. So many. Like millions.
Oh yeah.
That guy makes a lot of money off his podcast.
That's why he has that awesome ass studio with a bow and arrow range. And
Yeah. Is that too much? I just want a bus. I just want a bus that I
See, you got
scale.
goals.
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 Incremental goals.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. First, the bus. Then, gas for the bus. Then, time off from work to go somewhere.
Well, that'll be the full-time job.
Whew. Yeah.
That would. I said would.
It would be. No, yes. To go places in a bus, yes.
That sounds fun.
All right. Amazon, if you're listening, or the TABC, whoever, pass this along to Amazon.
Yeah.
Hit me up. That's a full-time gig right there. I don't know. Could it happen? I don't know. There's enough breweries. I could do this every day. I want to do that with Liquid Lunch. I want to do Liquid Lunch 4 days a week and then InterBrews on Fridays.
Nice.
That would be cool.
That would be, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's needed.
Oh, definitely for the industry. The industry needs it.
I mean, yeah, come on. You get to go around and talk to people about beer. It
Yeah.
brings awareness.
I'm going to need an extra liver. Like we were talking about 3D printers. I'm going to need you to 3D print me like 3 or 4 of those.
Word.
So it's
Me
work
too.
expense.
Me too. I'm really hoping those nanobots get quick, good, get good really fast, because
Get in there
So
and clean it up.
kind of reeling back in. How many days do y'all brew a week? Or
just
Wednesdays you brew, Thursdays you brew, or
just kind of right now when needed.
Yeah, whenever beer's
actually,
ready, carb it, brew it.
because of the little snafu that we're having with the amount of kegs, because we've bought all of our own kegs, which is very expensive. So we don't have a ton of kegs, and so that's kind of slowed down our production a little bit. But I'm constantly brewing small batch stuff, and when we get room, then we do big batch. I would love to only brew big batch because it takes the same amount of time to do a small batch as it does the big batch. But yeah, you guys can see, studio audience, there
Ladies.
our big old pile of grain right over there.
Yeah.
That's for the next big batch of frag out.
Cool.
that's just one? Both those pallets?
Yeah, so I make the smallest amount I can make on the big system is 30 barrels. So that's a little bit extra malt, but that's mostly going to be both those, because it's a big beer. Like I was
Needs
saying,
a lot, yeah.
comes
How-
at 8.3.
How long is a brew day? Or a brew session, I guess, because I guess your day is probably more than just the brewing.
It all depends if the system wants to cooperate.
Right.
Because we did take over a U system, so not everything wants to do what it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's like getting a dog, like a rescue dog.
Yeah.
We have a rescue brewer system.
Yeah,
we rescued it.
We didn't go to the puppy mill and
Yeah.
get
No.
a nice shiny
Yeah.
new
You didn't
dog.
special order like your own
We're like,
designer dog.
could I please have the most handicapped dog
Yeah.
that needs medication every day? That's the dog that I got here.
TLC.
That's my guy right over here. But it works.
You love him.
Oh yeah, because my business plan. called
Chewed up
for
3 couches already.
All American made. Beautiful. The warranties awesome. That was my business plan. Now I got this thing. This whole different little animal. But yeah, so the smallest batch though I can make is 30 barrels at a time. So we're gonna do this frag out, and then next week I'm gonna
BRD.
brew a big batch of BRD. So
Beer ready to drink.
yeah, I didn't talk about that one earlier.
Yeah.
Our
No,
BRD,
yeah,
which
let's
is
talk
Another
about
one of our flagships.
yeah,
IPA.
beer ready to drink. And so
Low IBU, easy summer drinking IPA.
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
What-
it comes in. I think I was doing it at about 7. So we'll see. I mean, I might make it a little bit lighter.
But the beer ready drink is not a military theme.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well,
What's
no.
that about?
It's like an MRE, like a meal ready to eat. Now it's a beer ready to drink.
Okay.
Nice.
Got it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What I like about it is people go up and they're like, "Hey, can I get the bro? Can I get the bro?"
Hey, bro.
Now it's bra.
Bird.
I can see that. Like 3 beers in. Bro. Hit me
Bra.
with that.
With the bra.
Hit me with that.
I'll take the bro.
Hit me with
bro.
that bropa. Bropa. Hit me with that bropa, yo.
One of the other funny ones is bayonet. Every once in a while, somebody will be like, "Can I get that bayonet?" And yeah, sure.
Bio.
It's got the
Word
word
used-
bay in it.
Yeah,
No.
Bayon.
Yeah,
almost sounds like-
bayonet.
Bayonet.
Bayon. If you put an extra A in there, bayon eat, and you could be a whole Cajun thing.
if we start going closer, maybe to Louisiana, then we could change it up from bayonet to bayonet.
As
Yeah.
distribution goes on.
Yeah. It's right. Well, you talked about being in bars and stuff.
Yeah. So we're currently in Growler Spot, Growler USA in Katy, Old Chicago Pizza in Katy,
Ramble Creek.
Ramble Creek. We were their #1 selling beer.
Nice.
Yeah, and they've gone through
4 kegs already.
4 kegs.
In 4 weeks.
And yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
We were surprised.
and it's Frag Out. That's the one they're selling. It's everywhere we put it, people are loving it.
Yeah.
We're at Texas Beer Garden, Jupiter Pizza, Dry Creek Social Club, and
That's it.
that's it. Yeah, that's for right now.
So that's a lot of places.
That's
Yeah.
that's
That's good.
one week of me driving around.
Yeah.
So
You take the Hummer?
no, because I want to eventually get there. That thing is so slow.
Yeah, her gear ratio is 0 to 30 in about 3 minutes. Top speed of 45 miles an hour.
What's the
The gas mileage is awesome. I get about 27 miles a gallon.
nice?
But yeah, like I'm even today or tomorrow, I'm actually selling my truck and buying a little little transit type van.
Uh-huh.
So
We can deliver more beer
delivering more beer,
efficiently.
driving all over.
Yeah. You should look at school buses. I've been doing some research. I can hit.
So
Ours is
you
the
gotta lift
picking it
that.
up. Yeah, dude.
I'm an old man.
Oh,
you
that's
know,
true. They are a
lifting
little tall.
That lifting a full size keg into the back of the truck.
We can install a
You
ramp.
Put a ramp.
Yeah, if we get a
Yeah.
ramp, that'd be sweet.
Or some of them, you know what? Some of them come with the
Little
elevators, little lifts. You could put probably, I don't know, what's the diameter? You're doing slims or fulls?
Both.
Both.
So if you're doing just slims, you could probably, I'm going to say you could probably fit 49 slims, 7x7. That's when we say
short bus.
7 slim
Oh, on the whole
on the
thing?
lift.
Oh,
I don't know about the weight. What's the weight of a 5 gallon? 5 gallons of beer weighs what?
like
A lot.
70 pounds, not
So
much.
70 times 50.
Bunch.
You could easily fit. A
200.
school bus can hold a lot of kids.
I'm talking about the lift itself, though.
Oh, well,
Oh yeah, no, you probably break the lift if you try to do it all at once.
I mean,
Yeah.
wheelchairs are probably heavy though.
Not
If you got like,
2,500 pounds.
yeah,
It depends on the wheelchair too. You got one of those really cool ones with the
Yeah.
joystick
yeah,
that you like move with your tongue.
a hefty kid or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just saying they have lifts, and
Yeah.
they're pretty inexpensive. You got to paint it, but you'd want to do that anyway, right?
Right.
Put a big old Fulbrook Ale Works logo on the side.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you can get a full size school bus for like $7,000.
You really do kind of light up when you talk about school buses.
They're awesome.
Your eyes just get real
really
big.
want
Yeah,
one.
right. They got.
Yeah.
I really want one. I mean, we got one, but I want my own. I want
Right. So the school bus for you is like the baby oil for you, and then
Yes,
yeah.
you should see him talk about like they have scented baby oils, the water to oil ratio to get the perfect gleam. It's an art. You will appreciate that. It's
Yeah.
it's
No,
an art.
I definitely appreciate it. And the demonstration was nice too.
yeah. Well, when he did the worm
Yeah.
and all that.
Slithered right across.
Yeah, this trail he left across your floor
Table,
there.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll clear up in the next couple weeks, but
It'll dry out. It'll dry
Well,
out.
it's something for the ladies to come and see.
they'll be like, "Oh, Mike was here." Mhm. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So,
We have our own little magic mic.
yeah. He does
Wait.
card tricks too. No,
Card tricks.
card.
Oh, card.
I feel like there's a miscommunication here with us. Maybe I don't enunciate enough. A couple beers in, and things start to get a little loose. Start to get a little relaxed. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Beer's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. And your beer's a good thing. It's a delicious. I want to try all of them. I don't know that we have
Enough time.
time, but we'll just have to schedule another show.
For sure.
Y'all cool with that?
Always.
oh yeah.
Okay.
I like talking.
I mean, we're here 7 days a week. Shit.
Yeah.
7 days a week. That's
I-
good. That's a good thing.
You know,
That's definitely
I have
a good
to.
thing.
You have to. Balance that. I don't want to step on somebody's toes and get in their way,
Oh no.
but I want to come talk. let me distract y'all for a few hours.
I'm totally cool with it. I like it.
Hey, if we start the
What-
boil, we got time.
What do y'all have going on for the rest of the day?
Trading
well,
in his truck, buying a van.
Yeah, trading in the truck, buying a van, and hopefully installing the big ass fan.
Okay. Oh, that's a full day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And then
Do you have a lift?
no,
Oh, forklift.
Are you
we're
gonna stand on top of the van?
forklift.
No,
Stand on top of a
forklift.
forklift.
Okay.
and go up.
So yeah.
So
as long
safe.
as OSHA's not listening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we have all the restraining harnesses and helmets.
Restraining?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same.
I call tools and things different names.
Yeah. You call it a level. He calls it restraining harness. It's all fun. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's-
It's fine.
It's normal.
Okay. So big ass fan. What color is it? Just is it the yellow?
Whatever.
They have different colors.
Yeah. I
Whatever
have no
we got.
idea.
Yeah, we just bought the whatever's on sale.
They got them at the. Speaking of the gym earlier, they got them at the gym to kind of pump up the AC. but they had to edit it.
Lemblow's got one too, right?
Yeah, they do.
11 below. Yeah, they got I think like two really
Yeah.
really big ones.
Yeah.
They got like the 20 footers.
Yeah, that's the size they got it because it's a huge gym. But they had to go with the PG version. It's like the
No Label's
real,
got
real
got
big
two now,
fans.
too.
Not, they had to cover up the ass.
Oh, that's
Put
right.
some
And
pants
in
on
their
it.
newly designed.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Yeah,
been
they
there
do.
since. Yeah.
well, and so
that's
they had one. They put one inside the bar
Tasting area, yeah.
the tasting area,
Mhm.
and then they just put another one back inside the canning area.
Nice.
right. Oh, the other little warehouse.
Yeah, that way
Okay.
they're not killing their employees. It gets pretty hot in there.
They just
Yeah.
drop out.
I'll be there Saturday at Lembelow. Got a little 5K. Drink some beers there.
Nice.
Dude,
Yeah.
2 5Ks because No Label has their 5K this weekend too.
Is that? Yeah, that's where I'm gonna be. No label.
No
I
Label.
thought you
said
said
No
Label.
Label.
Oh, Yeah, no, I meant
11 Below has a cheese event.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to.
Well,
You're going running and healthy stuff. I'm going to go eat the cheese.
See,
Make
like,
sure you stop
for me,
by
like-
Katie Coyne.
for me, one of the biggest reasons I wanted to start a brewery in Texas was because of No Label.
Yeah.
Like that whole family-friendly, just cool atmosphere.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I want to do that. That's what I want to do.
They're cool.
They're real cool.
Yeah.
They're just cool.
They copied our bathrooms though.
Yeah, no, we built bathrooms first.
Isn't that the sincerest form of flattery, though?
I believe so.
Or up there? It's up there. I would think just cutting a big check.
Would be way more sincere.
Yes, it's like that's the sincerest form of flattery. But second to that is copying what you're doing.
yeah.
I think whoever came up with that saying had never had somebody cut them a big check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's not awkward.
Hey, man, this is really sincere. It's up there. I don't know that I would call it the sincerest, but, it's up there. Thanks for copying me. Anyway. All right. Well, open 7 days a week,
Yes, sir.
3 o'clock until
10.
10, unless something fun's going on.
No.
No, our city ordinance
Our
is till
permit.
10.
yeah.
Oh, 10
Yeah,
during
10.
the week.
That's
But Sunday.
Sunday.
Sundays
is when
you can
we close
stay.
We close at 6.
But if there's a good,
But if I have people up here drinking,
And there's a
we're
good
gonna
game
stay.
on or something.
Yeah.
Oh
Or-
yeah, especially when football season starts.
yeah.
Probably close
good
later.
game and
Okay.
or just good group of people up here.
Oh, we got Texans Cowboys this year.
Yep.
That's
Is that a
gonna be-
regular or a preseason?
No, that's regular.
Regular
this
season
is
this year.
the 4th year.
It's gonna be here.
Yes, here. You can get your tickets now for
An astronomical amount of
Yeah,
money.
$14,000.
Two kids
a
or
piece.
something?
Yeah. You trade in a kid, you get a ticket.
And then you can pay, $10 for a beer
Yeah,
while you watch the.
yeah, with better people.
Get your car block fixed.
Yeah, because you may be sitting next to a Cowboy. Well, I guess technically, I guess you could be sitting next to a Cowboy fan here, but less likely.
I don't know, man. Then
We can just put them in the bathroom, dude. It's air conditioned. It's fine. Just watch it in there.
watch
Listen.
it on your phone or listen to it on your phone.
Yeah, go
Stay
sit
in there.
Go sit behind the grain pallet.
Yeah.
Cowboy fan. I don't know. Y'all wouldn't do that.
No.
Maybe do it like a Cowboy screen way out back.
In
We
the
have
heat.
room for out in the back
Put them
for
in the
them.
field.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
No
the Cowboy
shade.
section.
No
Yes.
shade.
Cowboy-
No chairs.
It'll. When is that game? It's like week 4.
Still be hot. Probably.
It'll still be
I
hot.
don't know,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
But it's a Sunday night game. That's gonna be fun. I hope we have a good team
Have the heaters on. Turn some heaters on for them.
for the Cowboys fans. They'll be losing weight.
Yeah.
Make them drink more beer.
Yeah.
I thought. Sweat it
Charge them
off.
twice.
Yeah.
Double.
Cowboys discount.
Yes. It's actually more. Stupid Cowboy fans.
They won't
Idiots.
know the
They're
difference.
idiots. I guess I'm not taking the show to Dallas anymore.
Can't go to Deep Ellum anymore.
No. Damn.
Too soon. Too soon.
Liquid Lunch is or did they get bought out?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Who did? Ellum?
Canarchy.
Oh.
Yeah, Deep Ellum just sold. Sad.
When was that?
Wednesday.
Was it? I
last
missed it.
week. Yeah, last Wednesday.
I know that. Who was it? Deep.
Revolver too. So sad.
Revolver, but then also what's the other one? Somebody else got bought out.
Was it Community?
Community, but that was a local.
Yeah. I
local.
thought I thought they got bought, but I didn't think they got bought.
They got it's another local group or they're going to call it. They're going to change the name, but they're still going to brew some of Community's beers.
Okay.
Something and something. There's something
And
like a stalk. There's maybe a stalk involved or a hop in the stalk and hop. I don't know. Something.
It's Dallas. Who cares?
Yeah, right. Anyway, I mean, as long as the beer's good. All right, settle down. Okay. Well, due to time constraints, I guess here we'll wrap.
Yeah.
But I feel like, man, we're just getting started. I feel like we could talk all day.
yep.
Good beer. Good people.
I mean, my fan hasn't come in, so I'm not really in any hurry.
Right? The ladies are still enjoying themselves
Yeah.
over there.
If you guys want another beer, we could have another beer and talk more.
Maybe do that packing up on the way out. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Due to
okay.
time constraints, we're going to have to
Yeah.
move this podcast ahead into the future. But, guys, thank y'all for being
Thank
on
you.
the show.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for coming out.
Well, thanks for
humoring-
coming out and hanging out in the heat with us.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead. We'll write it in for the fall for another show.
Deal.
I mean, it was fun. I feel slimmer now.
That's
breeze,
one of the best parts about owning this brewery. Is
Yeah.
you get to lose weight.
Every day. Actually the breeze has been nice.
It.
It is.
This is a really good spot.
Yes, I've been in worse conditions for a podcast. Bobby, this is for you. When we were in Porter for Back Pew before they had their nice new air conditioned tap room, he's like, "Yeah, man, let's just sit down and talk, in the tap room, enclosed, like July,
Ooh.
no air, literally just
Dripping.
I thought that was going to short out the equipment. And he's just like, yeah, it's hot in here. Yeah, you're right. You are smart. Dr. Bobby Harrell. Anyway, well, I think we're going to get out there soon, too. Anyway, okay, enough rambling on. So, guys, thank you.
Yeah, obviously.
Thanks for humoring my, bugging you until you
Finally said yes.
Yeah, multiple messages. Hey, man, how about now? How about now? That was like, I had it queued up and ready to go once every couple weeks just to see what we could
As
do.
a reminder.
But the artist, formerly known as teacher.
Formerly known as Mr. Ivey.
No longer. The artist formerly known as Mr. Ivey.
We can safely call you Jeremiah now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Have you had any students come in yet?
Oh, yeah. A couple.
Not when I was here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a couple have come in looking for him.
Well,
Looking for jobs?
They're
They bring their parents.
They bring their parents to
Okay.
drink beer. It's pretty awesome.
You
Yeah.
can do that
They're-
legally in Texas.
Because
Well,
I mean,
grandfather clause.
I never really hid the fact that I was opening a brewery.
Yeah. None of my teachers opened a brewery. I'd have been a lot
Man,
cooler if they did.
in the last year of teaching, I was pretty bad at teaching too. Just I was so distracted.
Yeah.
So
with all of this, and I was
so none of your students have come in as 21-year-olds because you've been
No,
doing
not
it for
yet.
7
Not
years.
yet,
you said,
not
so-
not yet. My students who are of age now, that was when I was teaching in Oklahoma. So I don't have any kids that are here yet that are
That are-
21.
How long did you teach here?
3 years at Morton Ranch High School, and then 1 year at Cinco Ranch High School.
So that's 4 years. So 4 years ago, that's 14. If they graduated at 18,
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
they
There could be some 21.
yeah, if they can get their act together, get out of mom's basement, even though we don't have basements in Texas. I don't know. Or if you had one that got held back, that one
That
that
one dumb
student.
kid.
Yeah, he was
one
like,
dumb kid who does-
I'll see you next year. I'm almost 20. It'll be legal. It's fine.
I'm a 5th year senior.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I'll bring you a growler.
Yeah, I won't be going to college. We both know this. So, nothing wrong with that. Pick up a
Nope.
trade, man. You can be a brewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need a college degree to do this.
I'm not saying it's no, but just if you have hard work and you're willing to apply yourself, you graduated. He graduated high school. Theoretical kid.
Yep.
Read some books. That's a good thing.
It's wonderful living.
Yeah.
Wonderful things.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you want to learn to make beer, you just get on YouTube. People have videos on how to do it.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah, if you can figure out YouTube, good luck. You weren't that kid, barely graduated high school. No, I'm sure you can figure out YouTube. It's probably why I barely graduated. Busy watching YouTube. Anyway, what are we talking about? Oh, we're rapping. Okay,
Yeah.
so anyway, Jeff, Jeremiah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
TD Mike, great job today with the dancing and the questionings and all the stuff.
Yep.
Summer
And the
intern.
supremely oiled chest.
Yes. Wipe yourself down before we get back in the car.
Absolutely.
Summer intern Hayden over there watching the Netflix and helping us on the cleanup. And my name is Josh. So everybody, thanks for listening to this episode of InterBrews here at Fulbrook Ale Works. Come on down to Richmond. Try their delicious beers. Look for Frag Out and other beers around the Richmond area on tap now. If you're lucky enough to find it, if they hadn't bought it all already, they're drinking it all. So anyway, do that. And come visit because they're open every single day. And it's a beautiful tap room. And they have delicious beers. What else do we need to say?
AC bathrooms.
AC bathrums.
Yeah,
Beautiful bathrooms.
Bathroom. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Handcrafted
bathrooms.
Made with love.
A lot of
Hand knitted toilet paper.
You know what? I'm surprised I haven't done that.
Reusable.
Yes,
Reusable.
you can use both sides and embroidered with their logo colors, and it's really a remarkable feat when you get down to it.
Yeah.
The way, anyway. All right. It's very, very earthy of you. Okay. All right. That's where we're at. Everybody come see them. Tell them InterBrews sent you. Thanks for listening. For Jeremiah, for Jeff, for TD Mike, for summer intern Hayden. My name is Josh. This is InterBrews.
This is InterBrews.
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.